Hello and welcome to the Saturday edition of the Cricket Happening Show. And on this Cricket Happening Show today, it's going to be previews of two matches. One is tomorrow is the Tri-Series finals in Zimbabwe, where the host Zimbabwe are already out, and as expected, it's a Pakistan-Australia finals, Tri-Series finals in Zimbabwe. So I'll be doing a short preview of that. And the other preview would be the decider, which is coming up tomorrow at, I reckon it is Cardiff. It is going to be played between India and England, the final T20 match of the series, which will decide as to which team will be the winner. As so far we have seen, it has been evenly contested. And also we have a sneak peek at South Africa, who are touring Sri Lanka, and one has to say that South Africa had a good first day of the tour here, which I will talk about. But first, I am going to head towards the Tri-Series in Zimbabwe. As I said, tomorrow happens to be the finals of the Tri-Series in Zimbabwe, Australia, Pakistan, and so far we have seen it has been even Stevens as far as Australia and Pakistan are concerned. So let's have a look at the Pakistan team, who have been doing very well. Fakhar Zaman is someone that Australia will definitely be targeting, because he is the one who has lots of runs under his belt and is looking pretty sharp and is able to provide some very good starts for Pakistan. Haris Sohail, unfortunately, I have to say that he has not been hitting his straps. He's a wonderful stroke player, and Pakistan would be hoping that Haris Sohail gets into his own tomorrow and on the big day, that is in the finals. Hussain Talat has been impressive with the bat, coming in at one drop. He has been doing what has been expected of him. Shoaib Malik, with his experience, as always there to chip in. Sarfraz Ahmed has also done his job. Asif Ali has really proved a sort of a revelation for Pakistan in the lower middle order, where he comes in and clubs a few fours and sixes to really change the equation. So he is doing a good job. And Fahim Ashraf, the all-rounder, is a very handy bowler. He contributes in the bowling, in the batting. Is a good handy person. Shadab Khan is the other all-rounder that Pakistan has, and it will be interesting to see how he goes against the Aussies. And Shadab Khan definitely had a struggle against the Aussies. He has not been able to get a handle on them. So tomorrow Shadab Khan would like to get a handle on the Australian batsman. The bowling has been very good. Shaheen Afridi will be watched. Shaheen Afridi, who gave a tough time to the Aussies when he actually broke the back of the Aussies in the last match. And Shaheen Afridi is just 18 years of age, left arm pace bowler, gets the ball to swing both ways, especially his inducker is something which is done because he comes at an angle, and he gets the in dipper to really come in very sharply. So that's his stock delivery. So Shaheen Afridi will be one to really watch for, and Australia has definitely seen only 4 overs of him, so he's still a sort of a person where Australia would be quite wary about Shaheen Afridi. Mohammad Amir and Usman Khan. Mohammad Amir has been doing a good job with the ball. Usman Khan also has to really deliver here today in the finals. So I think the Pakistan team is looking pretty strong, barring some few tweaks that they have to do so that they really get going against the Aussies. Now, as far as the Aussies are concerned, it looks like Australia would definitely go for the, instead of Aaron Finch and Travis Head opening, it looks like Alex Carey would open the innings, and why not? Alex Carey he's an aggressive cricketer. He likes to get on with the game, because what is good about Alex Carey that I've seen is he likes to knock the ball around, and he will keep the scoreboard very busy. So he will keep knocking it, nudging it, tickling it, and keep getting the runs, and probably giving Aaron Finch the strike, and Aaron Finch will be hoping that he can really recreate some of the magic that he did against Zimbabwe. Knows that there is a big difference between the Zimbabwean attack and Pakistan attack. That Aaron Finch definitely is a big danger man for Pakistan. So Alex Carey will open with Aaron Finch, and they would hope that they could put up a sound platform for the other batsmen to go on the attack against the Pakistani bowlers. Travis Head will be one drop. He has been doing a good job. He has been consistently getting the scores. Glenn Maxwell has really run into form with those 5 sixes that he hit. Glenn Maxwell's already said that he attributes his change of form to Justin Langer, the coach, and why not? Nick Maddinson, well, he's a very handy player to have, and one never knows that tomorrow might be a match in the finals for Nick Maddinson to really explode and show his wares. Marcus Stoinis is another very, very utility all-rounder. Ashton Agar, Jack Wildermuth the other day got an opportunity, did not do much, so he would still be there. And then they have Andrew Tye, who has not been, I wouldn't say that he has bowled very well. He has looked well in patches. And Jai Richardson's pace, and Billy Stanlake would be hoping that he can get that his A game in, where the other day he actually forced Pakistan innings to totally crumble with his pace and bounce. So it will be interesting. But I'm told this pitch in Harare is probably on the slower side, and the weather forecast is brilliant. Clear skies are expected in Harare, the capital of Zimbabwe, where Pakistan take on Australia in the finals of the Tri-Series. And the next match that I'm going to look at is the T20 series, which is coming to a crescendo tomorrow it's coming at Cardiff tomorrow. Okay, so basically this match is going to be played at Bristol. So one has to wait. Yes, the match is going to be played at Bristol, and one is told that probably there's not going to be a lot of grass as was there in Cardiff. So that is something which could encourage, but again, India too have some very good quicks, but England are much better equipped as far as the quickie department is concerned. So England, well, looking at the England team, Jason Roy, Josh Butler has been always delivering the goods, but it will I'm sorry, it would be for Jason Roy to really show something out tomorrow in the is a virtual final tomorrow as far as the T20 series is concerned. Alex Hales, has shown that how he could be very cool under the circumstances and only exploded at the fag end of the innings. It seems that England have definitely, met the challenge of the Indian wrist spinner Kuldeep Yadav very well. So I'm sure Kuldeep Yadav would be trying to see what he can do. What he has seen is that England have moved well inside the crease to tackle Kuldeep Yadav. They have not been on the front foot as they did in the previous match, and that's what enables. So that particular process has definitely worked for them. But I think it would be interesting to see whether Kuldeep Yadav has some more tricks up his sleeve tomorrow to surprise the Englishman. So Morgan, will captain the side. Johnny Baristow also swept 2 sixes off Kuldeep Yadav. David Willey, I think, is a very, very good all-rounder. And the other day we saw David Willey and Liam Plunkett were absolutely on the money, conceding 17 and 18 runs respectively. Chris Jordan, Adil Rashid, and Jake Ball. So that is as far as the England composition is concerned. So one is not expecting any changes in that particular team of England. As far as India are concerned, Shikhar Dhawan, the opening combination for India, one has to say, unfortunately, has not been really working. And Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan tomorrow would be hoping that they can get their best partnership going tomorrow. They have been the tried and trusted pair for India, and they would be hoping to put a lot of runs, opening the innings. KL Rahul is coming in at one drop, and England would be well aware as to what he's capable of. One has to say he's a superb player, KL Rahul. And then we have Virat Kohli walking in. Now, Suresh Raina, there have been some talk whether Suresh Raina should be dropped, and probably one should go for the probably give Krunal Pandya a T20 debut, who is an all-rounder who bowls left-arm spin. So, but whether that is a risk India would like to take, because this happens to be the decider, and I think one could probably stick with Suresh Raina, because Suresh Raina is an experienced person, and I would probably think that Suresh Raina, even though he's not, you never know that he might probably get into some good form tomorrow. So Dhoni and then Hardik Pandya, Chahal, Luzendra Chahal, who bowled well the other day. Bhuvneshwar Kumar probably erred in the final over. Normally he's very good, but as I said, that is the reason Jasprit Bumrah is sorely missed here. Umesh Yadav has been doing a splendid job of giving the breakthroughs with his very good induckers, and he has been bowling very, very sharply. So he's definitely carrying the form that he showed in the IPL, where he was knocking out batsmen at pretty regularly. And as I said, one says there's going to be more grass there was more grass in Cardiff, but as far as Bristol is concerned, and England would probably like to have that. And also, one could probably see that the England batsman or the Indian batsman would probably really like to take on the spinners. The reason being, there's going to be short and straight boundaries, and we should have a wonderful day of cricket because the temperatures are going to be sunny, and England would definitely be buoyed up by the fact that England have already entered the semi-finals of the FIFA World Cup. So definitely the English public would be looking out for another England victory here in cricket. So well, so it's all set up here for the decider, which is coming up tomorrow between England and India. Now let's have some other news here, and as far as other news is concerned, talking about South Africa undertaking a tour of Sri Lanka. Today was the first day of the tour, and it was a match which was played between the South African team and it was the Sri Lankan Board 11. The Sri Lankan Board 11 consisted of a lot of players who have played in the past for Sri Lanka, and let's have a look as to how they fared. As I said, South Africa would be very happy with their first day of the tour. Gunatilaka making 53 with 9 boundaries. It's Silva, Kaushal Silva making 76, so definitely knocking on the doors as far as tests are concerned. And Kaushal Silva, I've always believed that he has a perfect technique as far as test matches are concerned. Dhananjay De Silva is another one to watch out for. He made 28 for 4 boundaries. Angelo Matthews got into some great form, I thought, 92 with 13 fours and 3 sixes. But after that, there was a sort of a real collapse after the top 4 did well for the Sri Lankan Board 11 with Silva, Roshan Silva out for naught, Bhanuka for naught, Fernando for 9, Silva for 11, Bandara not out 8, Madhushanka 8, and Sanjaya was out for naught. The bowling, well, it was about the spinner, wrist spinner Tabrai Shamsi bowling very well. 13.2 overs, 2 minutes, 45 runs and 5 wickets, and that would be an encouraging sign for Tabrai Shamsi going into the test tour in the test matches. And there was also the leg spinner from young rookie leg spinner from South Africa, Sean Van Berg, who was a bit costly with his bowling. He bowled 17 overs for 82 runs and 2 wickets. Also good to see Dale Steyn in action today. 12 overs, 1 made and none for 52. But his sheer presence is something that would lift the morale of the South African team. Philander 9 overs, 2 minutes, none for 25. Lungi Gedi 12 overs, 1. I think this South African bowling, pace bowling combination is at its absolute full strength. Dale Steyn, Kagiso Rabada, Lungi Gedi, and Vernon Philander with his seam and swing. And I think Sri Lanka would have definitely a challenge, but it's only a matter of seeing that what wicket Sri Lanka have put. I mean, are they going to do the same thing that they did against the Aussies, where they prepared absolute turners? And Tamrai Shamsi, looking at the way Tamrai Shamsi bowled, probably the Sri Lankans will be thinking whether that would be the right way to go. And he's a wrist spinner, as you know, he bowls the Chinaman as well. So South Africa, replying to that, was 17 for 1 at close of play in this 3-day game. Elgar was not out in 14 with 2 boundaries. Amla not out 2. But Aiden Markram was out in the very first over itself when Gamage actually went on to hit the stumps of Markram, who was out for naught. Well, dear fans and subscribers, there's nothing else to really dwell on today. It's about time for me to wind up on this daily cricket show, but promising you that I'll be back tomorrow with the Tri-Series finals in Zimbabwe and also the deciding final clash which happens between India and England in the T20. So it's all about T20s tomorrow. Until then, this is your host Ram signing off. Thank you.